The minimum wage rate will be further increased to $15 an hour in 2019, a 32% increase. Alberta is expected to raise its minimum wage to $15 in October this year. A recent study by University of Alberta economist says that Alberta's plan to boost the province's minimum wage could lead to the loss of 25,000 jobs. In contrast to other provinces, Quebec will raise its minimum wage to $12 this May. The increase is only 75 cents, but it is the largest raise in the province's history. Protesters were angered by some Ontario Tim Hortons franchisees who slashed workers' benefits and breaks. About 50 demonstrations were planned in cities across the country last Friday.
The employer, Tim Hortons, the big bosses, have clawed back their benefits in response to the increase in the minimum wage. And so we're here to say to Tim Hortons that you cannot bully the workers, and we, the public, support the workers.
We are standing outside a Tim Hortons on Queen Street in downtown Toronto, where protesters and supporters have gathered to show their solidarity for the working class of Ontario. Umair Farooq has more.
Labour organisations across Ontario held rallies on Friday to protest the actions some Tim Hortons franchises have taken in response to an increase in the province's minimum wage. Since the rate rose to $14 an hour this new year, several franchises have announced they are reducing employee benefits and eliminating paid breaks. They say doing so is a necessary measure to help offset the added costs of the minimum wage increase.
I mean, I think companies like Tim Hortons, who make incredible profits off of Tim Hortons, which is, the Canadian brand of coffee, is a bit disingenuous when it's, saying that it's having trouble increasing wages just to the poverty level.
Many employers, particularly those with business operations, will have to cut staff, raise prices, or work longer hours just to keep the lights on. Kamaljit Bains, owner of Ajit Weekly, says she has reached a senior age but may have to put in extra hours to compensate for the minimum wage increase.
Because I am now 68, but I have to put more labor, more hours to compensate my company, to accommodate the income of my company.
The reality is that whether the changes were born out of necessity, greed, or just pure business tactics, this was entirely predictable. For Humber TV, I'm Umair Farooq, signing off.